To unite and inspire Hawaii's lawyers to promote justice, serve the public, and improve the legal profession. That's the mission of the Hawaii State Bar Association, where they're offering legal help for victims of the recent fires on Maui and Hawaii Island. Join us with more details about it is Rhonda Griswold, the president of the Hawaii State Bar Association, to tell us more about this new free disaster legal hotline for victims of Hawaii Island. Good morning, Rhonda. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me here. It's obviously such a sad situation. But I'm proud to say that the Hawaii State Bar Association has routinely stepped up and established these legal hotlines through Hurricane Iniki, the lava flows that we had a few years ago. It's a project that's really spearheaded by the Young Lawyers Division, together with the Legal Aid Society of Hawaii. And I want to give a special shout out to the members of the Maui County Bar Association. These are lawyers, some of whom have lost their own homes, lost their offices, and they're stepping up to make sure that the members of their communities get the legal assistance that they need.
That's excellent. So this hotline, is it already rolled out, or is it going to be rolled out?
It is. We opened it up yesterday.
Yes.
It will run again today. It'll run again tomorrow. It'll run again Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. If we need to expand it to the following weeks, we will. It runs from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I hope the number is going to be given out. I think it's 888-533-2773.
Okay, perfect. So you could go and call right now. But what are some of the issues that these victims of the fires are going to be dealing with that could really use this kind of legal assistance?
You know, there's just a variety of issues. Some of it's how do you replace your important documents, landlord-tenant issues. What if you have to keep paying your mortgage? How do I file an insurance claim? There's employment issues. I do want to say we're not in a position on the hotline to provide specific legal advice, but what we can do is provide legal information and point you in the right direction.
Yes, and one big problem that a lot of residents of Lahaina that lost their homes especially is the pressure from investors and realtors to actually sell their home to them during this time. What should people do if they do get these kind of calls or offers?
I'm so glad you raised that because it is a tremendous issue. While there's a lot of reputable people out there, there's a lot of bad actors that come in and try to take advantage of people in disasters. What I will say with respect to anything, whether it's sales transactions or insurance claims, any kind of settlement or legal document, make sure that you have a licensed Hawaii attorney review it before you sign anything. But what I'm also happy to let everyone know about is our real property section of our bar has stepped up, and they will provide pro bono legal services to those who are approached and want to sell their property. There may be some who say, I just can't bear to go back, and you know, they need legal assistance. These attorneys are willing to review the transaction, make sure that you know, it's in your best interests, and we just really want the people of Maui to be making informed decisions and not decisions that are based just on emotion.
Yes, exactly. We want all our Lahaina residents to keep their homes during this ordeal. But also, there's the question of our deceased relatives and friends. What should families do during this time? Because I know it's almost paralyzing just going through it, but there is some legal help that they can get.
Yeah, and there's unfortunately going to be just hundreds of estates that are going to need to be settled. And I have to say that's kind of near and dear to my heart because I'm a trust and estates attorney. But I want people to know that our probate and estate planning section of the bar has also stepped up, and they will provide pro bono legal services to families, trying to help them navigate through the settlement of estates.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. The Hawaii State Bar, they have their legal hotline, and we do have the number in the graphic and also on our website, so make sure you call them for this relief. As you can see here, there it is, 888-533-2773, and call them. The HSBA is there to help, and we appreciate your help. Rhonda Griswold, president of the association, thank you so much for everything you do.
Thank you again.